God, I smell good.
It's Monday, April 2nd, which means that I'm Bridget, and this video will be coming to you in two parts. Part 1, quick introduction. Part 2, Nerdfighter survey. My name is Bridget, I'm 17 years in the making, and I'm a Nerdfighter. And before I was a Nerdfighter, which brings up my painful past in which I wasn't aware of the Vlogbrothers, oh such ignorance, I was an English nerd. Being an English nerd entailed the love of literature,
butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Analyzing literature, ooh, hyperbole, and grammar. I live in Idaho, home of potatoes and vast farm and ranch country, and I attend public high school right in the middle of said farm country. To sum up what I like: Sherlock, British quiz shows, hats that look like animals, YouTube, self-expression, the Beatles, exorcism movies, playgrounds, and role-playing. The online kind, not the sexy kind. And to sum up what I dislike: bigotry in government and getting food stuck in my teeth. On to part 2, the Nerdfighter survey. I got bored of the green, and so I made mine purple. How long have you been a Nerdfighter? I've been a Nerdfighter since February 12th, 2012, when Alex Day made a video about debunking misconceptions, which led me to John's video about debunking misconceptions, and probably about 60 other Vlogbrothers videos in that day alone. Favorite Hank video and favorite John video. Okay, my favorite Hank video is definitely Hank is an adorable drunk princess, and while my favorite John video is a bit harder to choose, I think it's probably Life is Weird, Also Beautiful. That's the one where he goes, "Are you taking pictures of me, dude?" Like, old John. It's like black and white, it's hilarious. Which charity do you support? Or charities? I support the Trevor Project, To Write Love on Her Arms, and VH1's Save the Music. What do you think your famous last words will be? Either An Ill Wind is Blowing, which is from the IT Crowd, The Bell is Ringing, which is from Cyrano de Bergerac, or I Tramp a Perpetual Journey, which, like most Nerdfighters, I read in paper towns, but is originally from a Walt Whitman poem. Best thing about being a Nerdfighter? The sense of unity and the fact that I will never be alone, which is something incredibly important to me and something that I know will certainly never stop being important to me. So maybe that's the best thing about being a Nerdfighter. The fact that we existed as a community will never stop being important because we've done amazing things and are kind of just amazing people. Favorite Vlogbrothers punishment? Oh god, okay, I'm gonna go with the blenderized Happy Meal / leg waxing / finding and licking a cat, because that was all one punishment, and when you add it all together, it is torturous and disgusting and hilarious. Top 3 Hank songs. Scuzzy Kazoozle Curl, a song about an anglerfish in Accio Deathly Hollows. Tell a nerd joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
To
To
whom, Shirley? Favorite John Green book and why? Okay, this one was definitely the hardest to answer. Looking for Alaska made me think the most, which is definitely one of my favorite parts of reading, and Paper Towns was probably the most fun to imagine. And excluding It Just Isn't Fair, which has a special place in my heart that sees no analysis or reason, my favorite John Green book is An Abundance of Catherines. To me, the characters in the book were just better in general, and more perfectly developed. The plot was the best mix of entertaining and meaningful, and the moral of the novel was most significant and important. Bam! And last but not least, give your most creative definition of DFTBA. Daring futures take big attitudes. Vatican, I'll see you tomorrow.